views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
This show's audio was via a Skype call.
The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network as she provides energetic shifts and consistent results in every area of life, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success. Many people who shift out of limiting beliefs roar with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. The truth is funny. Shift happens. Feel instant relief. Stay tuned for more fun and release struggle and suffering. And now, here's your host, Colette Stefan.
This is Colette Marie Stefan. Welcome to The Truth is Funny on Transformation Talk Radio. Stay tuned for the next hour to experience the instant relief of using your intuition to solve life's most challenging problems. Shift happens every Wednesday at 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Time, live on the airways and in the archives at thetruthisfunny.com, transformationtalkradio.com, and transformationradio.fm. The energetic shifts are still accessible through what I call HSN, the Higher Self Network, if you're listening later. And it is my pleasure to share this life-transforming information. We love to hear from you. Feel free to call in 1-800-930-2819. And today I have one of my very favorite guests on my show. I have Mr. Leroy Maloof. Are you there, Leroy?
I'm here. And I pay her a lot to say that, by the way.
You know, I've introduced you on the show so many times, Leroy. You're, the founder of Energetic Wellbeing Process. And I was just saying to Leroy that I was checking out his website. And how many practitioners do you have of the Energetic Wellbeing Process now?
Oh, I'd have to go count.
I counted over 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's really cool. So I'm just going to let you introduce yourself and tell us what you've been up to because, we haven't had a chance to catch up until just before the show here. So you're doing all sorts of things now, Leroy. Leroy is the founder of Energetic Wellbeing Process. He's an author, a speaker, and now, tell us what you're up to, Leroy.
Well, I've been, I went to school myself. I heard about some really interesting work being done around presenting yourself and how do you state things and describe things in a way that really sparks interest with people. And so, like I say, I've been going to a workshop and thoroughly enjoying it.
I love it.
Being on the student end instead of the teaching end.
Well, you know what I find? Even when you're the teacher, you're also always the student. I learn so much every time I work with a client or I work with my students that come to my seminars and even on the radio show, the people that call in. But I just love how vital you are. And because Leroy, how many times have you gone to school now for how many careers?
Oh, well, 14 careers and hundreds of times for self-development. And by the way, tomorrow is a very special day. It's my birthday.
I just remembered. Happy birthday, Leroy.
Thank you. And I will be 86 years young tomorrow.
Wow. Happy birthday. Let's all send you a big ball of love.
Thank you.
So, you and I were talking about, this is perfect then, because we were saying, what were we talking about today? And it's about having a beautiful day every day. And so we do have a caller waiting. We'll take the call after the first break here. But I just wanted you to tell us what you wanted to tell us about having a beautiful day every day.
Well, in a way, it's a continuation of a theme from the last couple of shows that I was on with you. And that is, what is our self-talk? And one of the things that we have talked about is how the average adult is only going strong to 20% of their life, which means their energy is going weak to 80% of their life. Well, what does that mean? Anytime we're irritated, frustrated, upset, reacting under stress, depressed, judging ourselves, judging others, all those fun things, our energy is going weak. And we've actually, it's happening so much with us that we've lost track of actually causing our energy to go weak when we're doing those things. We think that kind of worry and upset and self-talk is natural. Well, it is, unfortunately, but we need to shift it because we need to be doing at least 80% self-talk. And so that's one of the things I've been emphasizing recently.
Yeah, I've been noticing this with a lot of clients and people that I'm connecting with right now, that everybody just feels so busy. Go, 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 go. You know? And it can really get to you if you allow it to, like the deadlines and the small upsets and everything. And so, how do we get our energy strong? What do you recommend here, Leroy?
Well, first and foremost, and it's what I do every day, I just start right from the very top of my head. In fact, if everybody who's listening will just touch the very top middle of your head, and then imagine a strong central core right down through the center of your body, full of energy and strength and light and love. Most of the time I remember to do this every day, and sometimes during the day, and especially, before a show like this or before working with a client.
Yeah, it's because if you get in touch with your inner strength, then, when because I find for a lot of people, what I've been noticing, it's the details that get people, like the tiny things.
Oh, yeah.
Like you've got a big plan, you've got the vision going, and then you set these goals. And you set goals and you're taking consistent steps of action towards them, if you're dedicated to your vision. But the goals sometimes get confused with the ultimate vision. And so those goals, like if something goes wrong with one of those little goals, it doesn't mean like the whole vision's going to fall apart.
Well, yeah. And what people tend to do, though, is they react in some of the old ways that they've reacted before. And it's kind of second nature, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. And that reacting, then the energy's going weak.
Yeah, especially when people when there's so many things coming at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what do you recommend if like someone's having a day like that, and they've made plans, and then all of a sudden start off by doing this exercise, right?
Yeah. Then next is get to neutral. Neutral is about the most powerful place we can be, because when we're centered and we're present and we're observing, and then the only thing that gets us out of that is when we start reacting to things. Mm-hmm. So we have to get neutral to everything. I mean, for example, and I've used this example before, this June, my wife and I will have been married 65 years.
That's why you're our resident expert on women. I don't know anyone else that's been married as long as you.
Well, and as I've said before,
I didn't mean that it was so long, but it is 5 years. Oh my God!
Well, there were many times when I didn't think we'd make it, and we've come through tough times. First of all, because my wife has a lot of unconditional love. And I kind of jokingly say, you need that if you live with me.
The rest of us find that so hard to believe.
But then in addition, I love her, I support her, and I want to be absolutely neutral to every single thing she says, thinks, or does. And I want to be absolutely neutral to everything she doesn't say, think, or do.
And have you succeeded to do that every day?
Every day. And when I react out of it, I say, "Whoops, let's get right back into neutral." Now, people, you know what I get when oftentimes a reaction, people will say, "Well, does that mean you don't care?"
Yes, that's what I was just going to say, like, don't confuse indifference with neutrality. They're two entirely different things. Indifference is actually
a great way of saying it.
Yeah, indifference is a karmic space that a lot of people tend to fall into, where you start off all I want to be this, and I want to save the world, and I want to da 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 da, and then it gets kind of like harder to get done, and then people get a little bit corrupted by the power and start abusing it. There's all these karmic spaces we can fall into, and so that indifference is just like when people just get too tired to care anymore.
Well,
but that's not what we're talking about.
And one of the reasons for getting too tired is that the programmed self-talk that their energy is going weak to, at points you just want to give up.
Yeah. I think we've all experienced that at different points in our life. When we come back, we have to take a short break now, but when we come back, we'll take this caller who's been patiently waiting. You're listening to The Truth is Funny on Transformation Talk Radio with Colette Marie Stefan and my guest today, Leroy Maloof. And so when we return, we're going to take this caller and anyone else who would love to have some energetic shifts, 1-800-930-2819. Let's make some shift happen.
What if your body and mind were the compasses to the secrets, mysteries, and magic of life? Glenna Rice, co-host of The Questionable Parent, is inviting you to access all that is possible. Glenna is a 10-year certified veteran access consciousness facilitator who offers an amazing variety of life-changing classes and workshops. Work with Glenna from anywhere, with teleclasses and workshops all over the globe. To learn more and see Glenna's current schedule of events, classes, and workshops, visit glennarice.com.
What is a brilliant culture, and how do we create them? Why are they important? Claudette Rowley has created a breakthrough 5-step process to help you align your culture with your business strategy for exceptional results. Looking for a culture that drives organizational excellence? Listen to Cultural Brilliance Radio, the second and fourth Friday of each month at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern on Transformation Talk Radio. To learn more or work with Claudette, visit culturalbrilliance.com.
Wow. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. I'm telling you, I got to pinch myself some days because when each of us gets called to do something that we so not thought was in our wheelhouse to do for a purpose that's so much greater than us, we get to show up and shine.
If you would like to show up and shine on the Dr. Pat Show as a co-host or sponsor, send us an email to inspire@thedrpatshow.com.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit thetruthisfunny.com.
Thrive is what we experience when our mind, body, and soul operate as one. When we thrive, we excel on all levels. Thrive is the mindset that matters. It is essential to our being. Have you ever found yourself looking for the instruction manual on how to thrive? You'll find everything you need to help you feel strong, powerful, and peaceful in your own body. So don't waste any more time. Visit thrivebyjen.com today.
Gifted intuitive healer and spiritual teacher Sarah Luce brings her unique style to the hit show Small Steps, Big Breakthrough Radio on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Tune in each month as Sarah turns reality on end and shows us how to experience expansive results with simple yet powerful steps. Expect an enlightening bend on what you currently believe is possible. For show details and upcoming topics, visit saraloos.com. That's SARALOOS.com.
We are back on The Truth is Funny with Colette Marie Stefan and my guest today, Mr. Leroy Maloof, who is the founder of Energetic Wellbeing Process. And Leroy, just share your contact information with everybody, just so that we remember to.
Right. Well, my email address is Leroy, Leroy, at ewbp.com. EWB as in boy, P as in Paul.com. And my phone number is 508-375-6452, 375-6452, and my website is ewbp.com.
And you have, we were just talking about neutrality before the break, and you have a program that you wanted to talk about.
Yes, it's the positive power of being neutral. And one of the certified practitioners is from Australia. His name is Adam Kadori. And he and I put the positive power of being neutral on an online course at udemy.com, Udemy, and it's labeled The Positive Power of Being Neutral. And so there's an online course where people can learn how to keep getting to deeper levels of neutral by taking the course.
Awesome. That's awesome. You know, we've had this caller patiently waiting. So I just wanted to take this call if we can now.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we've got Delane in Alberta. Are you there, Delane?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
How are you today?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And you've helped me a few times before, so I'm going to try for the fourth time, I think it is now.
Okay, so I just want to fill in, because for those of you, and because Leroy, I know Leroy's worked on you before when I tested.
Yes, he has.
Phil has, yeah. And so when you phoned into the radio show previously, you were wanting to move, right? And sell your house.
The first time was sorry, Colette. The first time was grief over my husband. My husband had passed away, and you helped me through that. And then my son was in a car in an accident and ended up with a broken neck. So you helped me clear some past karmas and so on. And then I wanted to move. Yes. And then you helped me with a grandson. So I think this is going to be number 5.
Okay. So what can we do with free? But what I love about you is that you phone in and we shift you and then you go do it.
Exactly. Yeah. So
yes, and it's so it's awesome. Like this is so such a testament to like the power of what Leroy and I were just talking about. So what can we do for you to this time?
Well, this time, I'm happily moved and relocated and all of that. So thank you for your help in that. But then while enjoying my new place, I went for a walk November 1st and I fell on the ice and I fractured my right ankle. So I ended up, now I have a plate and 9 screws in my ankle. And although I don't have to see the surgeon anymore and I don't have to do physio anymore, I still don't have a normal walking gait. And I still have pain in my ankle, especially like not where the pins and plate are, but where this one screw is in particular. It's on the inside of my ankle, and that's always been swollen and sore.
Okay, so
did you say 9 screws in your ankle?
9 screws and a plate, yes.
This brings a whole new meaning to getting screwed.
Exactly. And they did remove one, and I did see it actually looks like a wood screw that you'd find in your garage.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
See, she's so like I want to get a baseline from you, just so that we can see how the energy is shifting. So when you get in touch with your ankle right now, and just the pain and the thought of the screws and having a plate in it, and you're weak to a lot of things there, but like those words. So what level are you at from 0 to 10? 10 being the word. Ringing the bell. Are you at on a scale of 0 to 10? Where are you on that scale right now?
0 being the best.
Yes.
Is that what you said, Colette?
Yeah. 10 being the worst. A 4. Okay,
yeah,
so Leroy. I can feel Leroy correcting away already. Leroy, what is going on with this ankle?
One of the things I was doing was picking up where were the connections in your body that were going weak and actually supporting the weakness in your ankle. And one of those connections is your to the right side of your right eye, on the end of the eyebrow. So will you just touch that point, please? While you
the right side of my right eyebrow?
Yeah. Over to the far right side, right on the edge of the bone there. And then would you also then let go of that, and then touch your right jawbone, kind of up and to the right of the base of the right jawbone.
All right.
Okay, and is the pain still a 6?
It's still maybe a little bit better, but it's still there, yes.
Yeah, I know. I realize the pain is still there, but when I check your energy, I get that it's back down to about a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She started with a 4, she said, but the reason why Leroy is saying 6 is because it tested like you were trying to make it less painful than it was. And so what's coming up on a psychosomatic level also is that your ankles are about your support that you get from your parents when you come into the world, and the masculine energy on the right side. So it's not surprising that after your husband passed and your son got in the accident and that, it's coming up residual. So I'm correcting that. Leroy, what else here?
Can you also take your left arm and reach over to behind your right shoulder and kind of just put 3 fingers into the back of that joint and then let go.
Okay.
And what's the pain level now?
It's not much different, Roy.
Okay, still a what?
Well, I think it's still a 4.
Okay.
It's a perception thing also, because I'm getting it's more like 3.5. But to be specific, I'm getting that. When you saw that, when you saw that, it just looked like a regular screw that you would have in the, just as a carpenter. You went really weak to the thought of that. You thought that I'm getting on some level. You thought that they would be special looking screws. So
well,
that,
and I didn't think my ankle was that thick.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna. Yeah, there we go. So we just strengthen that, like the flexibility around that. The thought of it, and having a plate in there also. So we want to just strengthen you to foreign objects in your body, and all of the energy around that. So how, Leroy, what else are you picking up here?
This is your right side we're talking about, correct?
Yes, it is.
Are there some things in your life that you feel like either you need to be right about or stand up for yourself about, or somebody's criticizing you about? Is there anything like that going on?
Maybe in my past, but I don't think in my present. I don't feel anything like that.
Yeah, when you say past, your energy goes weak.
Yeah.
But let's get you neutral to always being right about everything.
Yeah, and it's coming up like taking the right step instead of the wrong one.
Let's also get you neutral to being wrong about everything.
Okay.
This is how Leroy got through 65 years of marriage so far.
And with a lot of laughter as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the pain level now?
I'm going to try walking because I've been sitting, so I'm going to try.
Okay, don't
It
try.
actually feels a little bit better, yes.
Just walk. Don't try.
That's what the physiotherapist told me. Don't care about where your foot is going, just walk.
Yeah, it's coming up a non-physical thing. You're afraid to put your foot down. You know, did your dad ever say to you, I'm putting my foot down?
My mom.
Okay. Well, she probably said it to your dad too.
Yes.
If you want to hold on, Delane, Leroy and I we have another break coming up here. We'll work on this through the break for you. And then we'll check in with you because I feel like we can get you down to neutral. Like by the time we come back here, we've got you laughing now anyway. So you're listening to The Truth is Funny. This is Colette Marie Stefan, and I've got Leroy Malouf here, and we are working on this ankle through the break. And when we come back, we'll check in. We'll be right back.
The Knowledge Book, currently studied in 39 countries and 15 languages around the world, accelerates our evolution, takes us out of depression, offers universal truth, protects us, and makes us stronger, both spiritually and physically. So if you are interested in the Knowledge Book, visit usa.theknowledgebook.net and tune in to the Knowledge Book Radio with Marge Potasic on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Are you traveling most of your day? Do you want to take Transformation Talk Radio with you anywhere you go? Well, guess what? There's an app for that. Just go to the App Store on your Apple device or the Google Play Store on your Android and search Transformation Talk Radio. Catch all of our live shows no matter where you are. Thanks for listening.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit thetruthisfunny.com.
Tune in to The Jen Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jen is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JenRoyster.com for more information.
Introducing the Lucid Planet, a digital gathering place featuring cutting-edge, high-vibrational content that will empower and inspire you to become the greatest version of yourself. Visit the Lucid Planet today to stimulate your mind, body, and soul as you connect with a global community of like-minded people. The Lucid Planet is edited by renowned psychologist and author Dr. Kelly Neff, who is here to help you cope with anxiety, connect to your higher purpose, uncover your true passions, and live your dreams. Dr. Kelly's fresh, compassionate perspective emphasizes growth, transformation, healing, and thriving, even in the face of adversity. Say goodbye to bad news and low vibrational media for good and become part of the larger collective of people working together to navigate the global shift of consciousness and transform the world from within. Join the planet, the Lucid Planet. Visit thelucidplanet.com. Welcome home.
I am Colette Marie Stefan, and you are listening to The Truth is Funny. You can connect with me at thetruthисfunny.com, talesfromthevector.com, that's TAILS. If you're looking for energy correcting cards and paintings, I have 16 new ones out. They will be available on the website probably in the next 2 weeks. We're busy packaging them right now. If you want to find out any information about my Call to Dance program, you can. I have a seminar coming up. This one is layer 3, but I do have a Shift Happens live talk event on April 27th. If you happen to be in Kelowna, it's 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock at the Holiday Inn Express, and it's free, and you can come and check out what's going on. And I will be also having a layer 1 back on June 2nd and 3rd, and also another program there. I also wanted to just say that I have a new program coming out, which I will send a newsletter out in the next couple days, and it's my telespa. And so I'm having the first one. These are available for $40 a piece, or you can get a deal by buying all 5. And what it is it's we're going to be working on the first one here will be in May will be nice assets. And so this is a program just to energetically shift the body to be in the physical intelligence, to be in a really strong place for youthfulness and for, for good health, etc. So those are some of the things that are coming up for me. Before we left the show, we had Delane on the from Alberta, Canada, and we were working on her right foot that was broken on the ankle. And Leroy and I have been working on this through the break. I just wanted to check in with you, Delane, and just see how you're doing now.
It's just a little bit better. And, it was funny when we went on the break, all of a sudden I felt across my ankle where that one screw was that had been removed in January. And that's the first time I felt that spot since.
Good. This is good because what's happening is it's changing. And so the perception around that. Leroy, what else did you want to tell Delane just to clear this up?
Delane, when I check body, mind, spirit, body is strong, mind is strong, but spirit is weak. And it feels like your spirits have been a bit down from all the things that have happened to you. So I would suggest on my website, ewbp.com, over on the right, there's an article that starts with 6 ways, and it's 6 ways to shift your self-talk. I'd suggest you take a look at that and see if there's any of those ways of shifting your self-talk that speak to you, so to speak.
Because it's just about you being really confident that you're going to take the right steps now. Because, one wrong step, But we want to thank you so much for calling in. And please do, you can reach me at info@thetruthисfunny.com if you want to let me know how you're doing.
All right. Thank you so much, both of you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you for calling in. And Leroy, we have another person who's been waiting patiently here. We have a caller, Chelsea, also from Canada. Chelsea, are you there?
Hello.
Hi, Chelsea. What can Leroy and I do for you today?
I was hoping to shift some energy. I had just finished an office administration course, and now I have to go do resumes to get this kind of job, but it's the first time I've ever done a job like this. I'm used to housekeeping and waitressing jobs. So there's a part of me that my confidence is just low.
Okay, well, let's get you
the thought of resumes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get a baseline from you on 0 to 10, 10 being this is really, really, really challenging for you, and 0 being, it's a walk in the park. Where are you?
I'd say about a 7 or an 8.
Okay. I can feel Leroy's getting ready to, he's working on this already. And I'm just going to tell you, like right now, what I'm getting is when it comes to resumes, thinking that you're only ever been just a housekeeper. You've also been a mother. You've been many things. And when we're writing a resume, sometimes some of the skill sets that we have, we don't recognize them. And so we're just going to strengthen that for you. Leroy, what are you picking up here?
We need to get you neutral. What's the worst thing that can happen if you're not able to find a job in this more administrative area?
I'm not sure. I really have my hopes for getting a job like this because it's a higher paying job.
I know, but we need to get you neutral to not getting a higher paying job. What's the worst thing that can happen if you don't get a higher paying job?
Nothing.
No, there's something worse than that. Your energy, when I ask you this, your energy's going weak to it. Well, let's go the other side. What's the best thing that can happen if you get a higher paying job?
Your whole world changes?
Okay, you're not neutral to that either. And
well, you can tell, Leroy, she said your whole world changes. She didn't say my whole world will change.
That's right.
So she doesn't even have a concept of being able to do that, is what I'm getting. Like she doesn't have a belief in herself that, and so this is a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself. So I'm going to work on that.
Okay, so let's get you neutral to your whole world changing to the positive, that you're having prosperity and wellness and vitality. We need to get you clear a few hundred quadrillion layers of upset reaction and not believing that you can ever get there. We're going to clear that away. So now.
Yeah, where are you at, Chelsea? Has it shifted at all for you yet?
I'd say about a 6.
Okay.
Okay, so again, what's the best thing that can happen if you can make this shift?
More prosperity.
But what does that mean to you? See, many, many times people will say that, oh, I want to win the lottery, or I want to make more money, or I want to have more money. And the universe likes to know what you're going to do with it. So it's kind of like when people are wanting to manifest more prosperity, it's important kind of to get into the feeling of what your life is going to be like. And that's what Leroy's wanting you to like really grab on. What's like one thing that's really going to change here? Are you going to move? Are you like, what's going to happen if you have more prosperity?
Get a bigger place.
Okay. What else?
Get a reliable vehicle.
What else?
I'm also feeling that doing that would really help you feel more confident in yourself. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see how sad your voice, there's so much pain here. So we're just going to clear this. I could just feel so much grief.
So again, neutral to this not happening and staying in pain and grief and lack. Let's get you neutral to that. And then neutral to prosperity and feeling fantastic about yourself. And what are you noticing now?
I'd say I've gone down to about a 4.
Mm-hmm. So Leroy, how can we get her, like, what would you recommend for someone? Because there's lots of people changing jobs right now and moving into different careers and just, you know, Chelsea's, I'm getting that there's many people that are feeling the same way she is, you know, like starting a new job like that. And like you just said, you know, you just went, Leroy's good at this because he's on his 14th or 15th career. And Leroy's no slouch. He was a pilot, you know. He thought he'd get bored, so he didn't want to be a full-time pilot, you know, commercial pilot. We're talking about someone who has had 14 career changes because he wants to.
And so Chelsea, I want you to focus right at put a hand right in the middle of your chest. And I'm gonna suggest that you say out and kind of express to yourself right now, thank you, I love you, thank you. Can you express that to yourself out loud right now, please?
Thank you, I love you, thank you.
You see, that was a little perfunctory. And you had a little question mark with it. So now I want you to feel it. Feel that love for yourself. And then express the feeling of it. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you. I love you.
And you know, my cat, just Pearl, she just hopped up on my lap, and so she was chewing on the mic there and purring away because she can feel your heart. She can feel how much love you have in your heart. And so we're going to strengthen that for you, that you can also feel that. What else, Leroy?
Can you say it out loud again? Thank you. I love you. And I love you. Thank you.
I love you. I love you. Thank you.
Okay. And now you're neutral to the loving yourself, to being positive, to feeling great for yourself. That's where we want to be.
Yes, thank you for calling in, Chelsea. And please do feel free to contact Leroy and I and let us know how you're doing. Leroy, just one more time, share how she can reach you.
Yeah, email Leroy, Leroy, at EW, as in boy, P as in Paul.com.
And you can reach me at info@thetruthisfunny.com. And thank you so very much for calling in. We have to take another short break here. So, this is Colette Marie Stefan. You're listening to The Truth is Funny. I have Leroy Maloof on the show with me today. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about making your beautiful day more beautiful.
Did you know that all of the shows on the Transformation Radio Network are available as podcasts to stream or download?
Really?
Check us out. Go to transformationradio.fm. We have business shows, spiritual shows, energy healing shows, and pretty much everything in between. Something for everyone, guaranteed to inspire, educate, and transform. We are transforming the world, one listener at a time.
Are you looking for the perfect setting for your next workshop or retreat? At Spirit Fire Meditative Retreat Center, cultivating consciousness is what we do best. Our guests count on us to create an atmosphere that supports serenity and well-being. We lead from the heart and create space for the mind. Freshly prepared meals designed with local and organic ingredients, 95 acres of beautiful woods and pastures, and a facility built with green in mind. This is what you'll find at Spirit Fire. For more information, visit spiritfireretreatcenter.com.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit TheTruthIsFunny.com.
Tune in to the hit show Raging Skillet Radio, Mouthing Off with Chef Rossi. Chef Rossi mouths off about different subjects in pursuit of breaking down walls and opening up your minds. She and Dr. Pat banter back and forth, taking from the headlines of the day on subjects that reach beyond what goes on in the world into your hearts. And go to theragingskillet.com to find out more and let Chef Rossi know what's on your mind.
The Truth is Funny. Shift Happens with Colette Marie Stefan is excited to welcome Karen Benton as a monthly guest host. Tune in on the third Wednesday of each month at 8 a.m. Pacific Time to regain confidence and trust in your capacity to create change in your life, your health, your family, and your well-being. Karen Benton is a mother, nurse practitioner, certified body talk practitioner, Franklin Method instructor, and owner of Limitless Living LLC. For more information about Karen, visit KarenBenton.com.
This is Colette Marie Stefan, and you are listening to The Truth is Funny on Transformation Talk Radio. I have Leroy Maloof here with me. I just wanted to mention that if any of you happen to be in the Kelowna area, on April 22nd, we will be back out at the Holistic and Psychic Fair, and that's from 11 to 4 on the Sunday. And I have the Teleshifting Seminar coming up on the 19th of April here. That is also a program to call in, and I shift energy for people as a group. So you can check all that out at my website. Leroy, we were talking about having beautiful days and having the confidence and the self-talk. It seems to be the self-talk is the real key thing here. So do you want to, you've been sharing this. If you want to go back in the archives, you can find Leroy on there. And if you want to listen to, I think we've done 3 shows now on this previous over the last while, right, Leroy?
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to mention is if you do go to the website, ewbp.com, and you would like to be on our email list, you can just click to be added. And starting in June, we're going to do a 6-month webinar series to teach people how to clear away symptoms, both for themselves and others, and how to support what we say we want. Again, part of the paradox about us is we don't support what we say we want. And so it's very important for us to both understand and articulate what our desired states are. Like we were saying for Chelsea, what is it that it would really do for you? When we need to be articulate about, I want not only prosperity, but I'd like to be making this much money. I'd like to have a job. I have a job I'm getting satisfaction out of and find very rewarding. Getting specific about that, and then energetically, fully supporting that so that we clearly are helping ourselves to get to where we want to be in this life.
And when I do that, when I get specific with my energetic shifting, what happens is I always say what I want, and then I always say this or better, just in case.
Yeah. Good one.
Because the universe has, the multiverse doesn't have a low opinion of us. We can only see 4% to 5% of the electromagnetic spectrum. And so that 95 to 96% that is unknown, that's dark matter, dark energy is what it's referred to. That's kind of where all the good stuff is. And so we don't know, the universe doesn't limit our potential as we tend to. And so that's why I always say this or better, because I've tested this with people. They'll say, "Oh, I want to make $100,000 this year at a job," and the universe wants them to give them $1 million, and the universe goes, "Okay, well, if you only want to make 100,000, And what's coming up, Leroy? What about working hard for a living?
Well, now we're getting into all the things that we grew up with about what we should or shouldn't do, must or mustn't do, can or can't do. And we typically have hundreds of those beliefs we brought into, and we can't live up to them. So we need to let go of all the stuff we've been told that we should do, shouldn't do, can't do, etc. And again, focus back on what is it that I want in my life now, regardless of whatever else I was taught or told was good or bad, etc.
Exactly. And, that's why my manuals are coloring books.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they're coloring books like the ones that you would get for anatomy. So they're geared for how to do energy work. But I find when I first started teaching seminars, I used to bring Buzz Lightyear crayons because to infinity and beyond. And just because when people are in a creative space, when they're kind of take their mind out of it, what happens is the heart can feel better and it's easier to shift the energy for people. So, it doesn't have to be taken so seriously, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Every time we take something seriously, we're causing our energy to go weak. You see, all the shoulds and shouldn'ts turn out to be a burden for us. And yes, we want to have things that we want to do, but it's things that we decide for ourselves. This is where I'm going. This is what I want to accomplish. This is how I want to be. This is what I want to feel. This is the relationship I want to have. And define it for ourselves as compared to the programming we've been through.
And so from your experience, you've often said, how often is it on average that children laugh?
Oh, it's wonderful. Children laugh, hundreds of times during the day when you're 5 years old.
Wow.
And the average adult, we're lucky if we get 5 in.
That sounds so sad. It's so funny because what I've been really also noticing is physical environment. We talk about that, the environment that we keep for ourselves.
Yeah.
We've been doing with these energy correcting cards. I've been using them for feng shui, and Cindy Lee Wilson Yelland has been working with that. She's been working with feng shui for 15 years. And, we've been placing them and to remind people, because what happens is you can have things in your house or out in your yard or in your space, in your office, wherever, that every time you look at it, it weakens your energy and you don't notice it because it's been around so long. So when you shake those things up a little bit, like Cindy at the upcoming seminar, she's going to be doing love feng shui. And there's 5 cards we have for that. And I started doing some feng shui in my romance gua. And yesterday, just the little shifts that happened, 2 ducks flew in, 2 mallards, and they were swimming and up and down my spring here by the fish deck and in that gua. And I've never seen ducks in there before. And so the little things that happen around us, if we pay attention and we start noticing like little kids, I got so excited when I saw those ducks. I went and sat outside and I just watched them for 2 hours. And I had manuals too. I'm in the pre-seminar mode, and I just thought I'm going to sit and watch these ducks. And then I realized it's because I wanted to get my ducks lined up.
Or get your ducks in order.
Yeah, get my ducks in a row. So, it's so interesting how fast time flies on the radio.
Yes.
So, we have just a few minutes left here, Leroy. What would you like to leave people with?
Let's leave with with what we were suggesting to Chelsea, which if everybody would just rest a moment, put your hand on your chest, feel the love in your heart. I know I ask people, think of times in your life when you've experienced unconditional love. And almost everyone can think of a time, whether it's with a pet or with a parent or a grandparent or a first love. Focus on that. And then out loud, express to yourself, thank you, I love you.
Thank you. I love you. You're so awesome, Leroy. Thank you so much for coming on the show again. We really appreciate we appreciate all your beautiful energy, and I know we're all going to have a more beautiful day for having connected with you this morning. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Carter. Thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to the callers for calling in. We'll be back next Wednesday. Actually, next Wednesday it will be Karen Campbell-Betton, and she's got a special guest on. You can find that out if you check out. It will be on the truthisfunny.com or transformationtalkradio.com. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan. Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Stefan each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network as she provides energetic shifts and consistent results in every area of life, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. The Truth is Funny. Visit thetruthisfunny.com for more information. That's thetruthisfunny.com.